Mm. What is up, everyone? How are y'all doing today? This is the Phoenix, flying into the moment once again to deliver peace, love, and awareness to you and all the beautiful people out there. A little bit of a low-key intro into this video. Breathing in that beautiful fresh air, taking in that beautiful sun. This is going to be a dream log video. I'm going to bring these back onto the channel. I put them on the last one, so I'm going to go ahead and bring this element back because, dreams and, lucid dreaming is definitely something that has really helped me develop my spirituality, and it's something that has been very, very critical on my particular journey. And I actually want to help people as well, like interpret their dreams, become more powerful in their dreams, become more lucid, because once you become more lucid in your dreams, you begin to become more lucid in, out here in reality. So last night, right before I woke up, I had this interesting dream, right? So the backdrop for this dream, me and my fiance, we were in Colorado. We were looking for a extended stay hotel or an Airbnb to stay at before moving into our apartment. And the funny thing about this, the reason why this was in my subconscious was because this is actually reality. Me and my fiance are moving to Colorado in about 10 days. We're going to be driving from Georgia over to Colorado, and that's going to be a very, very interesting trip. I can't wait for this new experience. And then this dream was very interesting because we were already over there looking for a place to go, right? And we found ourselves in this one particular place. For some reason, this hotel, hostel, whatever you want to call it, was actually owned by my dad. And he had a lot of people that were staying there, several groups of people. And I was just in the bed and I woke up and suddenly there are people in my room, and I was a little perturbed by it. I was like, why are y'all in my room? Y'all not supposed to be here. The fiance, she had already gotten up and she was kind of like just walking around and stuff like that, getting ready. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave, right? So I'm like, all right, see you, babe. I'm gonna go out for a bit. So I left, right? I walk outside, walk around a little bit. I ended up seeing one of my really, really good friends, and I was just really shocked because I guess in the dream, in the past, in the dream, even though I didn't dream of the past, in that dream, if that makes any sense, I hadn't seen him prior to moving out to Colorado. But it turns out that he had also got a job in Colorado, so I was really, really happy about that. Anyways, I saw him, and then I continued walking on, and I came to like this kind of like this big opening, right? I guess it was like a park or something like that. I was on a sidewalk and there was some lamp posts, whatever, and then there was grass off to the side. And before I got to that part, the way I went lucid, the way I know that I was in a dream, I didn't say it because sometimes I'll be like, I am dreaming, or I'm like, oh, this is a dream. Sometimes when I go lucid, I just sort of just think it internally. So what happened is that I was at a street. I looked both ways for some random reason, right? And I just kind of walked across the street. Now, when I was younger, I had a lot of dreams about cars and vehicles trying to run me over. So whenever I try to go across the street, I was always trying to run across the street. And many times in these past dreams, when I would run, my feet just would not carry me as fast as I would like to. In many ways, I felt slow and sluggish, and it wouldn't let me carry. So I just sort of walked across the street, and I looked around. I was like, "Huh?" There were no cars at all in any direction for a while coming. So I was like, "I must be dreaming." So lo and behold, once I realized I was dreaming, once I grabbed onto that power, I decided to have a little bit of fun. So, what I did when I came to this clearing, I ran and I jumped up into the air, like maybe 10, 20 feet into the air. And when I came back onto the ground, I punched the sidewalk, right? And I caused this giant ravine and crack into the sidewalk. And from this ravine, 7 orbs popped up. And when these 7 orbs came out of the ground, I guess I used my telepathic skills to raise them up into the air. And so these balls were hanging above the trees in the park. There were 7 of them, and they were all surrounding me, right? There were different colors or different colors of the rainbow, so I'm guessing it was like kind of like the different chakras, you know, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So I had these orbs hanging up in the air, and I was absorbing energy from them. But then there was an eighth orb that I just didn't recognize, right? And this orb was gray and black. It was the moon, right? So I was like, I want to go to the moon. I've never been to the moon before in my dreams. I never did something like that, so I decided to do it. So I put my attention and put my focus and perspective on going to the moon, and then I suddenly saw my perspective like kind of go towards the moon and pan towards it. But when I went to the moon, I discovered something. It wasn't the moon. It was, if it was the moon, it had the map of the Earth plashing on top of it, because when I went to it, it was rotating, and I saw the continents of Earth, actually. It was very, very strange, and I don't know why I saw that, but, and the even stranger part about it was that there was lettering on it as if it was some sort of map, but it wasn't lettering that I recognized. It was like some sort of ancient text, so to speak. And it was very, very strange, but the continents, the states, everything was the same shapes and whatever like that. But it was still different. It had this sort of like archaic feel to it. So when I saw that, I was really intrigued. But this is the part where, like, as I panned back out, this is when I woke up. Um, I'm not really sure why I had this dream. I'm trying to interpret it as I'm explaining this video. But really, these vlogs, these dream logs, they're not just necessarily going to be me trying to interpret my dreams. Mainly, it's just me kind of telling you what I'm going through and telling you what I'm experiencing in the dream worlds. So that's really it for this dream log. If there's anyone out there that has interesting dreams, whatever like that, is there anyone out there who might be a little bit more, I guess, versed in dream interpretation than me, perhaps you can help me try to interpret this thing. But really, when I get into these states, when I go lucid, I really just like to have fun and kind of just experiment with things. I love flying around. I love jumping around as if I'm like some sort of superhero, you know, and as I've told the people, it's like, you know, once you become more powerful in your dreams, you do become more powerful in real life, because when you go into your dreams, it's the subconscious, right? So you're actually learning to solve issues in your subconscious and start to clear blockages that are there, which will actually help you in real life begin to push forward, kind of pull yourself out of whatever rut you might be in, and just manifest whatever it is that you want to do. But that is it for this stream log. I hope you all liked it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a booyah! And always remember to find the gold in this moment, for that is all that exists, and I will catch you all on the next video. Woo! Peace.